What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. Listen, I know this video is not gonna get a lot of views. I do hundreds and hundreds of these type of videos and they never get any views. I'm talking about less than like 500 views, but I do them anyway because there's somebody out there that needs to see it, right? Now, I think that one genius of African people, of African American people specifically, one genius that we do display on a regular basis that I don't think it gets taken in consideration is our mastery of linguistics, our art, the art of communication, our diction, our comprehension, our ability to communicate, right? It's a science, right? And the thing is, we are geniuses at that, right? At that magic. It's like we cast spells, we incantations, we do that, right? We know there's powers in words, right? And we use those powers, but I think sometimes we allow others to use our own power against us, right? And we belittle the effects of it, or we disregard the true effects of the power that we have when we are speaking out loud, whether it be saying something negative to poison our communities or saying something positive to bring excellence and brightness and positivity to our community, right? Either way, we do have that power, and it is most definitely recognized by those that don't have the power. It is most definitely recognized, right? So I just wanted to bring this individual. I think this guy is freaking awesome, right? There are many people like him. And just like me on my side of the black entertainment, black news, black journalism, black media, my type of pro-black excellence, my positive direction towards black people doesn't get pushed by the algorithm, right? Just like real MCs who are saying things that are thought-provoking, right? Who, for all intents and purposes, have high-quality, top-shelf rap and poetry, don't get promoted like the ones that promote slop, like the ones that promote the destruction of our communities, right? Like those ones that keep our head in the sand, that type of music. That goes towards the algorithm because it benefits the system. And it benefits those who don't have the talent, but somehow make all the money because of our talent. They don't have it, but they're making all the money because of it, right? Anyway, without further ado, I want you to listen to the genre we created, the music we created, and the skill that we've had and cultivated for thousands of years be used in a positive light that you yourself can use, right, for all manners of life, right? Because singing, rapping, music, rhythm, beat, those are tools we use in our daily lives to get over the things that we have going on and to inspire us to do the things that we should be doing, all right? So let's learn a little bit more about it and let's look at it in a more positive light. Anyway, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. This is Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
If you want to learn how to rap to stop scrolling, count up to 4 on repeat, then you're rolling. Say what you want, but then rhyme at the closing. Now let's move forward to diamonds and clothing. Hold it, have you ever heard of a bar? It's the length of the loop we've been using so far. It's a unit of time in the musical art and a unit of rhyme when you're using your smarts. This is the best way to serve up some wordplay. Think of one name with 2 things it conveys. Here's an example that stands out in broad day. Try to ride out in the cold, get your dog slayed. Riding is passive, the active is driving. The metaphor is men on a horse and war is violence. A dog is a man's best friend when beside him, and they pull a sleigh over snow and cold climates. Like, go home. Can we rap? Let's start off with facts. What's the harm in that? Rhythm is the repeated sound of repeating acts. That's the thing. No one has to think. It's a natural thing. Don't be mad that I spelled it out. Use the magic ring. You can rap off the top and count the rhythm after that. That's a hack that'll help you place the instruments and tracks. Heard you guys were all about the vibes. These are frequencies. Listen close. I'll do all the talk. Just count how frequently. Gucci flows like this with meter based on number 2, yo. Migos are known for the Versace flow. It's a trip, but like Chipmunks in studio. Ferguson is really with the double time and ready rhyming. Any like they hit him with a little 4-piece. Shout out Bankroll Fresh, Angie Herbo next. That's pentameter, like when poets speak.
Bro, you want to have a good cry, like a good positive cry? Think about one of your ancestors and acknowledge the titles that they have earned through what they did. I was thinking about my great-great-great-great-grandmother, Mariah Quad Magistus. She freed us from slavery, and I was thinking about her story, and so technically based on her story, she is the traveler, the spy, the master of dreams, and the master of stories. And realizing that man, my tears just started flowing, man. You want to have a good cry, think about one of your ancestors, particularly the one that gave y'all freedom, and acknowledge their titles. It was great. It was crazy.
If you want to be a better rapper, that probably means you want a better flow. And if you want your flow to be better, that probably means you want to be in the pocket. When people say, oh, this musician is in pocket, they're talking about the overall rhythm of them compared to the other instruments. To be in the pocket is going to be different from beat to beat. There's no standard way to do that. Normally, when I rap, I really like to start ahead of the downbeat, and I like for my words to fall into subdivisions. In my flow, personally, that's like my preference. But most people, when they say be on beat, they mean for your words to fall like directly on instruments. And when people say they want to have a catchy flow, normally they mean they want a very metric flow, some type of repeating group of syllables, or maybe an alternating set of syllables, and then they repeat that set. So I'm going to spit 4 bars and move around an empty pocket of 1 beat in between those bars so you can feel what it sounds like. In the beginning, there was nothing. Word. The void started budging. Force times direction. That's light work. I saw that it was good and did research.
Youngin told me no back, but he backed us. He don't got no more rapping, we rapping. He don't track for the track, he be trapping. Captain told her he next, he ain't capping. He just snapped on his girl, she's a poet. She put on the show, so her brother start clapping. I applaud him for all of his honesty. Get a young man a hand for his acting.
I am not a magician, I am a wizard. I be spelling it out like, here's how I did it. House of Alpha Omega holds many mansions. Alphabetical order helps overstand it. I wrote letters like Stan, but the pen and teller. Did my abracadabras get any better? If I said it, I meant it. I'm sentimental. If the thought is what counts as intermental. See, in Hebrew, alif also means 1,000. And the next letter, beta, is the word for housing. I ain't talking to code, but it's computation. That's the point I prepare for a triangulation. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, and a word is a unique set of letters, and the letters are actually little pictures, it's an infinite fractal that's getting bigger.
I don't want everybody to be a rapper. I just want us to have better memory and a firm grasp of wordplay so that we can survive this disinformation age. The 2 human superpowers are walking and talking. That's why terms for rhythm are based on movement. I'll make it simple. Ain't no riddle. You already know how to run your mouth, walking this beat little by little, while the track star lap y'all, then wrap round, breaking on the meaning of the word meter. Working on a song, it just means count. Intermetronome is the sense of a steady beat pulse. When your head nods up, down, or your heel stomps like you're marching with a drill team cadence, and the left, right's coming real loud. Why am I yelling? Syllable stress. Those poetic feet keep track of sounds. How? Long and short. Binary. 2-piece. Library. Feet go at meters descriptively. That's why so many flows fit this beat. METRE. Go to the Wikipedia page about poetic meter. I'm hype about the idea of poetry as a walk through the mind, because memory is based on location. That's why we sometimes lose our train of thought when we walk through a doorway. Any imaginary structure, like beats in a bar or bars in a verse, is just a location in the mind where information can live and be preserved.
And I'm in it to win it, unlimited under a minute, 100% I give it until my shit is diminished. They call me Dennis the Menace, and all these niggas are winners. The way I tended to business, I should've had an apprentice. I think I'm getting the hang of it, controlling, maintaining it. Really ain't no explaining it. How I managed obtaining it early. This shit was straining me, now my body's sustaining it. Bail miners complaining, cause now it ain't no containing me. Let me slow it down, picture on the mound, make you play catch with these words that I throw around. I strike fear when I roar, and you know the sound. Everybody in this world avoid know what's going down. Talk style, but it really ain't a thing to me. More swag than a Kai and a Supreme lady. Hoping the universe still got a ring to me. Full power, I ain't even throw a beam.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.